I think it's working. Well, this is fucking processing. Make my second fucking cup of coffee. Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm on my second cup of coffee. I'm fucking tired. Vic, are you late to your own stream again? Yes, I am. Alright, good. It's working. Vic, do you have a topic to talk about today? No, not one particularly, but I can talk about quite a few of them. Let me do this while I'm doing this. This will be an open show. So anyone could join. Okay. There we go. But am I not allowed to am I not allowed to post on my own damn show? Are you fucking serious? There we go. Here you go, shit going wrong. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. See, I was. Thank you. Why do you do things the way you do? I don't know, because random shit like this happens. Okay, I try to post the fucking StreamYard link and the fucking thing won't work. Why? Because reasons. God damn it. Happy Cinco de Drinko. Thank you, Bolo. Bolo, you are new here. I don't think I've seen you here before. You have to let me know where what stream you caught me off of. Or you just somehow found us too. Let me know. I can't even highlight it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Alright. I'm gonna try to pull up the StreamYard on this end. If not, I'll just fucking type it out. Let's do this. Alright. Copy to this clipboard. I go to my YouTubes. What's up, Wade? How you doing? Wade's not been on several shows. I know he's been on Nick August. I think he was on Chris Von Erich's too. I'm not sure. Oh, DT. Yeah, go check him out. Black Brigade. I think that's what his YouTube channel is too. Give me a second. All right, turn that down. Oh, we got the right one. Okay. Give me a second. Watch it still not fucking work. There we go. See, I get shit done. I get shit done. You should just stop, and if you're doing everything wrong and if it just sucks and it's not worth it, fuck you, you goddamn losers. Real men get shit done. And get shit done I have. As you guys can see, I got to where I never thought I'd get before getting nuked. I actually got to 100 subscribers, 100 peoples. I actually look at this fucking channel. It's nice. Exit out of that. All right, so I don't have too much of a topic to talk about here tonight. I was listening to Red of Red Sings the Blues earlier. I think he's still live now, and I wasn't planning on running at the same time as he was, but you know, these things happen. He's doing a breakdown of somebody else's video. There's one thing, it's just kind of random thought. They were talking about meaningless sex. They were talking about incels at the same time. That being the people who not only basically they're not getting laid despite their own best efforts, but they actually wear that on their sleeves. They're actually calling themselves that. Which, I don't know. Okay. I don't want to say a hopeless drinker, but I'm a happy drinker of liquor, tequila specifically. Tequila and bourbon. It is Cinco de Mayo, it is May the 5th. Yesterday was a nice 4th day, too, and let's just say my work uniform, circa COVID times, elicited a lot of that stuff. But hey, I enjoy my damn vices. Here, let me show you guys something. It's a real treat, just because it's sitting right here next to me, and still needs to go through a filtering process I was supposed to do last night, but I had other shit get in the way. Maybe I'll explain that later. This is thanks to A-Dub. I'm not going to give away her Instagram handle. What does it smell like now, actually? It's had several fucking things in it. It's interesting. I don't smell as much ginger as I thought it'd be. So this is gin, and I do infusions. What's up, John? I do infusions. I'm actually just getting back into it. This is my first one since I moved here, actually. And I asked her, like I talked about it before, she, I don't know, somehow found her way halfway between where I live and where she lives. And like, hey, where are you at? And she kind of took a shot in the dark as to where I was, and guess kind of missed, but was close enough. It also happened to be snow time, and that's where I make a shit ton of money. So by the time I was actually able to get to her, she was back at home, but she'll find her way back out here again. Ask me how I know. Hell, that's how she ended up moving up here, in part, because she found out I lived up here. But she'll be back here. I asked her, what kind of spirits does she like? Because she does the whole Wiccan thing, so I know she likes spirits. And me and her share a love of tequila. Probably share a love of tacos in more ways than one. But she threw me a curveball. She said, hey, I also like gin. Like, oh, fucking K. Well, I decided to run with it. And I don't know, this may be one of the ones I end up regretting fucking doing. What now? Who's fucking email? I don't want to know. John puked last night. John, what were you drinking? So I was up pretty late and drinking last night, and I just got the screenshots to prove it. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so I asked, okay, I'll go with gin. What do you suggest? She said, what was it? Watermelon, ginger, and lemon, which, that's a pretty interesting mix. And that took forever to fucking, oh God. That took a minute to process. So I ended up having to cut one of my damn tops to get this shit in one container, and quickly found out, hey guys, I don't know if you do this. Watermelon, pretty big fucking fruit. It takes up a lot of volume for what you need. So I had to get a second bottle of fucking gin. Yeah, 2 of these fucking things. Why did I get Seagram's Way? Is because it's cheap, and B, you don't do infusions with, I don't know, unless you're going for something specific. If you're doing a fusion of something, you're getting a different flavor, so you just go with just kind of the regular stuff. That's okay. What's up, Dark? 40 to 100 real quick. Yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong. That was quick. That was quicker than I thought. Thanks to you, by the way. That's why I donate. That's why I throw in a couple bucks every stream or every other stream reason. One, because hell, man, people used to pay to go to movies and get pay-per-views and what do you call it? Cable subscriptions, all that stuff. So people used to pay for entertainment. I mean, now you guys are doing it for free. I'm sure you do it. Kind of like I do it at least a little bit to. Just to have something to do and a hobby to talk to people and all that stuff. But you're providing entertainment, I think. Hell, it should at least donate to the cause, for your time. And you do this shit, 2-3 days a week, sometimes 4, for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Holy shit. I woke up standing in my kitchen at 5:50 in the morning. Things are not getting better for the women. No. Jesus Christ, Dirk. I don't know how you do it, man. Jesus. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to regret doing this damn infusion. Here, we're just going to leave it on the side of the camera here. Now I got a whole half a gallon of gin here that's infused with watermelon, because apparently she likes it dark. Ginger, because apparently she's soulless, and lemon because, I don't know, she has a zest appeal. Who knows? So I'm going to bottle that tonight unless I have something else happen again. And then I got a whole nother fucking fifth of this shit to do something with. And I don't drink gin all that much. I mean, like I said before, gin's a different goddamn spirit, I already had the issue where my fucking recording phone decided to flip me the bird, so I decided to flip it the hammer. Dark Mavis is in the chat. No relation to Dark Light Dugan. None at all. But all right. I'll have to give that, because here's what I'm gonna do to her, just for throwing me that fucking curveball. I don't appreciate it, but whenever she fucking shows up here, I don't know if you look closely. There's about a shot left of gin in there, and I had to take a shot myself just to figure out what I'm working with and what I need to do with it and all that stuff. Now I think about it, I probably should add a little bit of black pepper to it too. I'm gonna do that with the next one. Be a secret ingredient, because I have my own ideas for this too. So I'm gonna be getting another one of these bottles. Whenever she shows up here, now I have a tradition. If you show up at my place, we're having a celebratory shot now. It's usually reposado tequila, for me at least. She's taking a shot in that damn gin. We'll see if she gets mad. You know, there's two different kinds of mad. There's mad like I had with the damn phone I was talking about. Just a minute ago when I lost all track of thought. Then there's Jin mad. You don't want to be Jin mad. I'm just saying. What's everybody doing today? It's been a crazy week for me. It's gonna be another couple weeks until I'll even get my damn car looked at. That's still in the damn shop. Apparently, now's the time for every reputable shop in the area to be fucking packed. And I wasted my time at the behest of this shop, which they're honest people, and that's why I did it. But now I'm regretting doing it. Spent my time trying to find an engine. They spent their time trying to find an engine, and now we come to the conclusion that I came to. The moment I found out what was going on, we're gonna work with the same fucking long block, okay? So I could have had it worked on. I could have been back behind the wall, but no. Oh no. Now they're a couple weeks behind. Now the shop he's recommended me to, which it's going to shave a few $100 off of what they're going to charge because they're a little bit more streamlined. What they do the engine specifically, so they're a little bit more efficient. They're a couple weeks behind. It's like, God damn it. I got to spend more money to have this fucking rental. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty damn nice car. If I was just to have something to put around, and I wanted something new, I mean, that wouldn't be far off. I'll know what it is after I'm done with it. While I get myself away, who knows who the fuck listens to this damn channel. Hey, one of the things that keeps me behind my own damn way, I mean, I'll stick behind what I say, and no shade to anybody who drives an automatic. I mean, that's where I got the bulk of my driving experience, That's where I got into a lot of the craziness of shit, And some of the things I can't fucking talk about. It was an automatic. Another Nissan, in fact. But god damn it. I'm still the fact, I'm still the opinion that, you're commuting if you're driving an automatic. And even the way I fucking drive, like, it still feels like commuting. You're driving when you drive a stick shift, and almost it's got the luxuries of power locks and windows, and that's about it. Even the intermittent wiper blades don't work anymore. I got to do that manually, which is fine. Tell you what, all these nice fucking sensors and shit, like, okay, there's a car that's the people in the lane, and the lane assist and all that other shit. All right, that I could tolerate. I could tolerate the electric steering. Actually, it's pretty nice. I was looking at getting that installed on my own vehicle at some point, and then I looked. I was like, okay, that's going to be $1,200 just to get the unit, and God knows how much it's going to be to replace all that shit. I'm like, all right, that's got to wait a few years. The backup sensor, though, that's what's really fucking killing me. So not only does it do all that beeping and shit, as you get closer to whoever the fuck is behind you, and yes, it's nice to have the rear view, camera and all that stuff, and that's also something that I might get installed at some point because the car wasn't designed to be driven backwards, as most cars are. So parking is a little bit more difficult in this, especially if you're trying to spare your clutch from extra wear. But if you get too close to anything, if you even get close to touching bumpers. By the way, I've had more than one fucking retard, get mad because I quote unquote hit their car like I barely touched bumpers. It's called a fucking bumper for a fucking reason, you goddamn retard. There we go. There goes this channel. Hey, I got to 100 and we're gone. Sorry, Aaron. He gave me some advice earlier. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I won't talk about what specifically, but because it was a private thing. Yeah, that more than one person get mad. Like, it's called up for a reason. Apparently, I guess that's just the new normal. Hey, just like the whole, wear a sea sucker cover. Apparently, that's what we're gonna have to deal with for the rest of our goddamn lives. I see your question, Dark. I'll get to it in a moment. But what it'll do if you even get close to the car, it'll actually disengage the drivetrain. It'll literally stop your car. It'll vibrate the brake pedals and all that stuff. And it's the car just freaks the hell out. It's like, dude, I've got another 7 or 8 inches of female happiness. I mean, 7 to 8 inches of space. How about you let me drive the goddamn car? By the way, that's why that's in the name. Goddamn is not a curse word, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so that's my main gripe with this. It's a total bitch to park. It really is. I have farm equipment waiting for my repair, says Wade Emery. I don't know. I'll leave the StreamYard thing highlighted and I'll just start highlighting the comments. I just had it on in case anybody wanted to jump on. I don't have any particular topic to talk about, so. I'll be here for another 20 minutes or so. I got that alert and I was talking about it when I started the show because I was like, you're reaching your monthly limit and I don't have the funds like some of the people who are actually monetized to pay what is it, $10, $20, $30 a month or whatever it is to do share. I really don't want to because I'm not putting out content that much. Now Dark he can do that because he'll get people like me and other people. Who was it? Robert Moore dropped $20 on his chat. That was pretty damn cool and good. Hell, I appreciate it on behalf of Dark there. For doing that. It'll get people throwing in some cash or whatever. There's other things that he's monetized for. Or they have, what is it, like Cash App or PayPal or whatever. Off the site, or what is it, Streamlabs? I think Terrence Pop does that. Not only do I not have that kind of budget, but I mean, I'd rather advertise the damn StreamYard thing, would I like to have on, label up there in the top right corner? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe at some point. But hey, why not advertise StreamYard? Well, it's not like everybody who should be in the know doesn't know about StreamYards. Hey, why not give them the credit? But I look and it's like, you're reaching your limit. I'm looking and it's like, okay, well, you've got like 6 hours left, and as far as today goes, it resets tomorrow. Fuck it, why not use the extra goddamn time? Why not? Well, why not talk to you assholes? Speaking of which, let me get back here. Farm equipment waiting for repairs. Same thing on wait time, 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so this might be industry wide. Now, I don't know what kind of farm equipment Wade is working on, but shit. Okay, at least Okay, it's not just me this time. Usually it's just me, not me. Dark asks, what's your opinion on the Vex? First of all, it's not a Vex. Let's get that out of the way. I don't know if you've seen them. I certainly have because I'm still semi plugged in, and I actually need to get back into what is it? The damn Telegram. Somehow I stopped getting notifications for that. Now I don't know if it's because of a kick from there. Again, I haven't checked in a while. You're a minor, I need to check that after I'm done with this. But you know, I've seen people who've died after getting it, people who've had neurological issues after having it. And I've also seen the people who have caught the coof after having it. So even its stated thing is, being what it's supposed to be, you get the vax for polio, that means you don't catch polio. You get the vax from smallpox, that means you don't get smallpox. I'm not against, doing that. I get it. This isn't even that. People are still catching the COOF-19. Which, by the way, implies there was 18 before it. Still catching it afterwards. So there's that. Now, if you want to go take it, my liberal buddy, out in the countryside has gotten it. Parents down south in California, they've gotten it, and they've done the thing to check with me. I'm gonna have to scroll up for the comments in a moment. They've asked me, hey, are you getting it? I've had people that I work with that are, they're friendlies and as Joe Doley would say, a war zone. Let's give him a shout out real quick. Go get this book, by the way. Baseline Training Manual by Joe Dolio. Oops, this way. Go get that book. And check out his website, tactical-wisdom.com. Go get his shit. As he puts it, I live in a war zone. He's not wrong about that. It's the reason I dress the way I do. Nice umbrella, brother. But yeah, like they're like a lot of people. They're announcing, like, okay, I'm waiting on my second shot. I've gotten the full clean bill of health. We'll just put it that way. And of course, they ask you, like, hey, have you got yours? When are you going to get yours? Or something like. And I share the same sentiments that other people have, like, since when is talking about other people's medical record been okay to just openly discuss in public? Like, okay, am I going to be able to ask you, when you've gotten your damn pap smear? What's the result of that? If you make sure you haven't gotten any STDs lately. I might start doing that. So when somebody starts asking me if I've gotten the damn shot, I might start doing that. Get to some of the damn comments. I'm not sure what Dark is impressed with, but okay, appreciate it. Go check out his channel, Competent Man, Bolo, all these stuff. Let's do some cross-pollination here because I like doing that. Bolo comes from a podcast called the Black Brigade. Let me make sure I have that correct. I'll look that up real quick. God damn it. Should pop right up. Yeah, the Black Brigade. Look that up. He's doing pretty good. 552 subscribers, 288 videos. This guy puts out an hour, 2 hour long podcast, you know, every goddamn day almost. Most of the time I can't just tune into it because it's in the fucking morning. It's like it's 7 or 8 o'clock. The only time I was able to tune in was when I had that fucking food poisoning and I couldn't sleep. And so I was sitting there painfully fucking miserable, going to the bathroom every 30 minutes. And I had to comment on his show. So that's probably where Bolo figured out where the hell I was from. I think he said so earlier. So Bolo comes from back Renegade. Go check out his channel. You know, if you guys are up in the morning, you know, like Dark usually is. Confident man. Good news. New York Stadium is going to have a jab and unjab sections with the unretard mover 33% capacity, the retard mover side 100%. Oh God. Because New York. Who would have thunk it? And this guy, let me actually go back to, we'll go back to this one. Check out that channel too, Bolo, Confident Man. If you guys are still watching, go check him out. He does a show every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, unless other things happen at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Hell, the last show he did, and you know, I'm a mod on this show now, and you know, to stop bite my lazy lackadaisical attitude, though, I actually do take that job at least a little bit seriously. You know, he had a couple of sort of trolls in there, you know, because he was building a 80% lower or something, and took him a couple hours to do, and he was obviously, you know, if you're doing work like that, you're obviously not able to, you know, just chat into the microphone like I'm doing right now. You know, and just talk to the audience and all that good stuff. You know, when you're running a show, because you're doing an actual product. And let me do this real quick. So I don't have to keep leaning to the left side. Let's put that. Will that help? Yeah, not as much as I want. Or position myself. That'll keep the sun from fucking with the camera. Hey, are you causing yourself more trouble than you need to? Yeah, probably. Whatever. AW, I'm gonna fucking get you if this is not a good goddamn brew. Taste this tonight. You're gonna be the first to fucking find out. Goddamn. I'll have to send her the link to this. Hopefully her boyfriend doesn't find her damn DMs. But yeah, go check out this guy's channel, the guy who's highlighted. It's a good show. Yeah, he had a couple people that was mad because he was building a lower 80, which he said he was going to do on his last show before he did this one. And there are people that I hadn't seen before. You know, maybe he knows them, or some of the other people that's in his chat knows them. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty. Like, I'll at least give you a warning before I like put you in timeout or delete your comments or whatever. And when I give them like, hey, watch it, fuckers. It's like if you don't like the damn show, then go tune out. You know, trust me, people don't like this show sometimes. Guess what they do? They tune out. Hell, go ahead and hit the fucking dislike button. Hey, everybody in the chat, go hit the dislike button. According to Wrestling's the Blues, that gets you more traffic than hitting the like button. I don't care which one you hit, just hit one of them. Hell, flip a quarter. Heads, thumbs up. Tails, thumbs down. Pick one. Yeah, go check out his channel. You know, even when he's just doing shit like that, I mean, it's entertaining. Hell, I mean, just like you said, you know, people that are in the chat, you know, they can just don't worry, we can entertain ourselves. We did that. We did just that. Hell, I'm usually working when he's live. You know, Masculine Geek. There's another channel to throw out there. They're going to be either live or they're going to be doing a premiere tonight or something. But there'll be people in the chat that you can go talk to. There's Nick August. He calls us chat holes. Go check them out. Even when Dark is building lower 8 or he's painting something in his backyard, it's worth tuning in. Oh, you guys even in this chat here now. You guys can talk to each other, so that's cool. Oh, let me get back to her now. Every time I think we've reached peak stupidity, let me take a while guessing where this is going to go. The Carls? I haven't heard that term before. Carns and Carls will decay. Do something and push the frontier forward. Oh, yeah. You want to talk about, what the hell is it called? Moving the goalposts? Oh, yeah. The moving the goalposts of stupidity, that's never going to stop. Trust me. Hell, this whole play act of the Kufa, it should be the ultimate proof that's never going to stop. Trust me. Texas in the past constitutional carry. In other words, Texas somehow did not before have constitutional carry. You think that state out of all of them would have it? I think even Bull Rush had talked about that before, that they didn't have for some reason. Though I doubt the police were even bothered with it. They're not. Well, it's better get signing. You would hope so. Vaccines it'll shed spike proteins within a 42-day incubation period. Essentially, okay. Well, I think Bull Rush talked about this before. I thought that it's supposed to be RNA based, which that's kind of, I think it's like the polar opposite to DNA or something like that, or it interacts in a similar way. But what the hell? Banks and Cannon. Okay, getting ads while I'm doing the damn show. Thanks, guys. Not you, but all the other shit I'm doing in the background. Yeah, apparently that's not exactly a new thing. He actually works sort of in the medical industry, so he knows a little bit more about that. And I don't know if he talked about it on the last closing hour here or the Instagram shit that we were doing before. But that's not surprising. Now again, like a lot of people have been saying, what are going to be the long-term effects? Who knows what's going to happen after? Who knows what's going to happen? 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, a year, 2 years, 3 years. I mean, we've already heard of people, like they're getting it, while they're pregnant, and go surprise, surprise, the pregnancy has been terminated. You already heard reports that some of the ones that are going to make they're basically going to make you infertile. Why do you think I've been calling you get the R-tard remover? I'm going to try not to get this channel struck down. You're welcome, Eric Clary. They can stop getting me platformed on every fucking platform. All right, I'll make a concerted effort not to. Okay, I'll try. God damn it. Yeah, I've been calling it that for a reason. It's not just to not just to insult people. Which should bring them back to reality, but as Compliment was saying, that goalpost is just gonna keep moving and moving and moving. It literally is what it is. Hey, when they're not able to keep breeding anymore, hey, I'm gonna say, okay, you know what? That might solve this might actually solve a lot of problems. Who knows? It's an operating system. I'm not sure what it means. Red's in the house. I think Red actually, I mean, that's his, he actually has a channel too. He puts out content every once in a while too. So go check him out. Hi, Sombrero. I want to start the video. I'm doing all right, man. I don't remember that much. I don't remember that much Mexican, but I know at least that much. DT reminded me of the RNA experiment was like the Geneva Convention. Oh, you know another one. Not just that. Yeah, it actually is a violation of that, if I remember correctly. And I remember this. There's a guy I follow. He's called Two Penny Prince on Instagram. Otherwise, decent guy, but somehow he managed to bring up the Tuskegee experiments. And in case you don't know what that was, I had to look back because I had forgotten about it. Basically, they gave it a group of black people. Yes, it just got darker here. Group of black people. They gave them syphilis, and they didn't tell them just because they wanted to see what happened to them. And somehow he tried to use that as justification for getting the goddamn getting the shot. He made comparison. What the hell he did it like was a some zombie thing. Go look up. Go to my admittedly fucked up site. Scroll all the way past all the bullshit. Not bullshit. It's people that I want to support, including Captain Capitalism over at AstroConsulting.com. Scroll past that, find a search bar, type in triage. The whole story's there, but even his whole little his clown world version of the zombie apocalypse because somebody didn't get the oh my god, he happened to be a white Republican. Oh, I hope you're sitting down for that. Anyone shocked? Of course he went with that. Apparently he had to get shot in front of his daughter because his daughter got vaccinated, but somehow still had the whatever zombie apocalypse virus is running around, and he started transforming. And not only that, he somehow mixed him up with the Tuskegee Airmen. And then tried to backpedal from that mistake, saying, oh, if you did the slightest bit of analysis or thinking, you would be able to figure out what he was talking about. That's how bass backwards these goddamn people are. There we go. We got the subscriber, Dart. Well, you'll enjoy his show, trust me. I don't know what time zone you're in. He's over in the East Coast, so he does East Coast things, but hell, he's up at the times that I am, so. Renegade episode of May 3rd, episode 95, I think is one of his best. Goes over how British tether was used to push up price of Bitcoin. I'm not sure what he means, but I'll take it out. I'll throw that on the because I listen back to different shows and stuff. Shows I don't have time to watch live or whatever. While I'm doing shit in the background, I'll take the time to listen to it. I'll go ahead and write that down. Do I have anything to write on? God damn it. Let's see. What's on this? Right on the back of this. Cool. I'll listen to that later tonight. It's perfect because it's usually around 2 hours that he does that, so it's perfect for my purposes. I mean, I have something to listen to in the background. All right. God damn it. He's talking back to Sim. He's talking about the bolo. Chemical warfare, weaponized response provoked by foreign nations with vested interest in response. Yeah. I don't know if he's talking about, current needle injections everybody's getting, but yes, Mictobus is in the chat. Mictobus is in a lot of chats, including this one. What's up, Mick? Cares. All right. Yeah, put up content in YouTube computer feds. Yeah, I mean, Cappy's kind of giving me a warning about that, and he's not wrong. Yes, I'm gonna keep effing with this half gallon of gin that I have now. I don't normally drink. Thank you, A-Doves. This is what I get when I ask for ideas. I should have stuck with tequila. I'm gonna regret this. Let's get Gin Mad up in here. On May the 5th of all fucking days. Let's get Gin Mad. Love this stream. Hey, I mean, I appreciate it. I guess I'm just talking into the damn microphone right now. About whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna tell me I have to get out of here in a moment. Yeah, what was it? I did have something I could have talked about. How about this? So at least, I mean, I can at least have just some sort of nugget of wisdom here that can be pulled out of this. Hey, 114 of you, 115, however many, decided to, click the follow button, whether you hit the notification bell or not. So you took the time to do that. 7, 8, 9 people listening, which is pretty damn good for the size channel this is. And I even thought about, hey, Darza, maybe I'll get to 1,000 at some point. He's got to 1,000. Definitely glad to see that happen. Same with Chris Von Erich. Same with Wrestling's the Blues. Chris, for whatever reason, not reached monetization status yet. Hopefully he will at some point. So, hey, might get there at some point. It's kind of interesting, just saying the amount of people, hey, when I'm doing a show like this during sane people's hours, instead of, 10, 11, midnight my time. Which all you assholes on the East Coast apparently are sleeping off a night of gin. Hell, get this many people. I have to wonder, if ever actually make it to 4 digits before getting kicked off of here. What the actual engagement rate will be. Hey, whoever wants to join in, that's fine. You guys take time to listen to this, and I'm obviously taking the time to do this. I'm taking the time talking to the microphone, talking to you guys. I'm going to assume everybody here is at least halfway gainfully employed. They have some sort of income, and they do something to earn that income. You take time to do that. I've talked about before, my line of work, I drive for a living. Part of my income relies on people actually throwing in a little bit extra for me, making their lives easier. Talked about the ones that actively don't. They actively don't not just throw anything in, but even when they're placing the order, they're about to finalize it, there's a suggested thing there, I'll give you a proxy example. Lyft does this, and I know this because I've had to take several Lyft rides the last couple weeks. They'll give you a suggestion, like it'll be a percentage or it'll be a dollar amount, something like that. So you can select between those. I already have one highlighted. Or you can put in your own specific amount. Kind of like with the super chats, so they'll do that too. $2, $5, $10. Or you can do 223 or 308 or 556 or 762, like I usually like to do. So they'll actively just take that and move it down to $0. And there, a lot of them work for a certain company and come from a certain country that's in South Asia. I'll just put it that way. Sometimes I'll take the time to run those, just to see if they're repeat offenders. And like, okay, I'll figure out who the hell you guys are. Like, guess what? I'm not running your orders anymore. I don't have the time. I'll give you a perfect example. It was towards the end of my shift. I got one of those orders. And it was going someplace like way the hell far away. I'm like, you know what? Nah, I don't want to run it. And then right after, I get it ordered. It's literally double what this one was paying. Not as far away. Hey, I'll take that one. Guess what? Me learning to prioritize my damn time ends up paying off a lot more. Point being, and I'll get back to you guys' comments. Prioritize your damn time. It's really the only commodity that you have. And so how you spend it is going to determine how the rest of your time is going to be enjoyed. Whether that's doing things that you enjoy, whether that's taking the time to work, and more importantly, who or what you work for. But presumably, you're working because you're going to take the fruits of that work and do something else with it. Whether that's like me sitting here listen to a guy with a sombrero speaking to a microphone, or you can do that. Maybe you're doing another side project to the side. Maybe it's another woman, or if you're a woman, maybe you're doing another guy, or you're batting for a different team, whichever gender you are. I'm not here to judge. And hell, I got I'm sitting on this. I'm waiting on a couple other things to happen. Let's just say I'll leave you with this. So just so you don't waste your time, if you do the whole dating app things, first of all, don't do that full time. But even if you are on there part time or whatever, they're offered to take you off. Like, oh, add me on Snapchat. Let's talk on Instagram. If you got, or what is it? Kick is one of them. WhatsApp is another. Oh, I've got maybe one of that might be legit, but otherwise, don't bother. It's a waste of your damn time. You're probably going to get asked to buy a Steam card. I'll just leave it at that. Anything you do, just make sure you spend your time wisely, is what I'm saying. It's time that you're not going to get back. You guys heard the trope, okay, people on their deathbed and they wish they had done other things with their time, That's why they spent their times doing things they didn't want to do, or things that ultimately didn't pan out in the way that they wanted to. Just saying. Yee boy, you should try my Blood of the Gods. Gin, Campari, orange bitters, and tonic. Huh. Okay. I got people with gin knowledge in the house. Funny enough, I make Manhattans with that. So I've got a bottle of what is it called? I think it's is it dry vermouth? I think. It's whatever the fuck the red vermouth is. I've got that, but instead of using just regular aromatic bitters, I use this. Exactly what you talk about, the orange bitters, man. And by the way, also makes for a killer concentrated margarita. I have found. That's the secret to my zero carb margarita. Ask me and try it today. Shred Wizard says gin and Campari is old school as fuck. Hard to catch you at 1 a.m. Yeah, I feel you. Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm trying to do a little bit more afternoon shit like this too. Just so you guys can actually tune in live. I mean, it's one thing to tune in. To tune in after the fact. Maybe you can catch the live chat or whatever and watch that. You can do. You can do this during live streams too, but you do other things in the background. Like I might be cooking food or something. Listen back to Terrence Pop or Chris Fought Eric. There was the episode of Darks that I missed. That turned out to be it was cut short. The reason I missed it because it was cut short because of all kinds of technical errors. The reason I missed it because I tuned into Morgan's podcast, roguepreparedness.com. There's another one to go check out. I was supporting her because she had finally she was finally getting back into doing her own regular show there. And I'll be honest, I was like, I figured, Dark usually goes 2-3 hours. Rogue doesn't usually have that kind of staying power. She'll do like an hour and a half to tops. I think the last one she did, it was this Monday. It was like 50 minutes or so. Because she's got a family to raise. She lives in an RV and in the desert and does all kinds of other stuff. So her time is extremely valuable and all that stuff. But what do you call it? I figured I'd give her a little bit of support. And tune back in the dark, and then by the time she was done with her chat, Dark had already gone off, but whatever. Yeah, it's one thing to listen back. It's a whole other thing to, you can actually, I guess you interact with me. You can interact with other people, because it's live. And everyone here is live and tuning at the same time. It's kind of the beauty of having, doing a live stream. So, besides, I had extra time to do this as far as StreamYards goes. So, hey, why not? I got to take off in about 10-15 minutes anyways, but, figure I'd take time to go talk to you guys. Hell, at least you can catch me live here, I'm not doing a stream, like when everybody's asleep. Gonna be with John Crump live tonight at 10 p.m. Oh, shit, yeah, that's right. All right. I'll have to tune into that. Hey, how long does John Crump normally go for? Because I think it'll be I don't know. Because Masculine Geek, he goes live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, every Wednesday. I'm not sure if he's doing premiere or not. I didn't check today, but he usually does something. But I might be minding his chat, so I'll try to catch it if I can. And well, there you go. Everybody go find John Crump live. Nick understands the same. Exactly. You can always make more money. You can't make more time. Yeah, 100%. I made that decision last night, actually. Weekdays I usually work until midnight because that's when I felt working. And hell, lately, that's where there's a lot of money coming in. Usually, last night I had other things to do online. I had to go refuel at the ungodly goddamn prices that we're dealing with now. And oh my God, let me take a wild guess. It's going to keep going up. By the way, if you actually have to refuel Seattle now, the cheapest place is it's actually literally $4 a gallon. We're getting back to 2008 levels of gas prices. I expect that to go to $5 a gallon at some point. Maybe even higher. Yeah. I was like, okay, but something happened. I said, okay, sometimes they'll offer you you'll get offered extra money. I think it was like an extra $3 per run. I mean, if you're making 3, 4, 5 runs an hour, that ain't nothing. That extra, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. Usually, I mean, I'll even ignore the people who don't tip because that's pretty much covering it. But I had a run. That $11 run that I had. It was from McDonald's that I've talked about a lot of times here. Is the one that's basically a couple blocks away from the Space Needle. Lying around the block. But hey, they were paying for it. So, I'll make time to do that. And as I'm going there, this is coming towards the end of my shift, and I look and they do this thing, if it's busy, they'll just throw your shift an extra hour. Just give you the opportunity, quote unquote, to make more money, which is fine. If the money's there, I'll take it. But as I'm driving, I finally get there. I'm driving it there, and I get a message says cancel. Okay, that's odd. Gotta look. Sure enough, wipes off my damn screen. Huh? Why the hell would they cancel an order that I just picked up and I was on my way to them? I've had that happen once before, but I think they had done that on purpose. I guess they did just kind of. It was like a pay it forward kind of thing. They were just basically paying to get me an order. So what was it? It was a couple big doubles. It was a medium-sized fries, whatever it was. Hey, McDonald's is even eyes of nutritionists. McDonald's has done nothing wrong. You know what you're getting. Hey, I ate that shit. It was good. I ate it last night. Hell, even that would be my cheat day if I ever had one. That's where I placed my own damn orders on it. I took some time to do a little bit of research on what's available in my neighborhood. Quite a bit, actually. Even at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. But okay. It's now 6 past midnight. I'm already heading home. I got other things to do. And I get an order, it's like, what was it? Including the extra bonus top was I could tell it's one that's not them. And based on the location and the time, I could tell this is a repeat offender. And I'm like, you know what? And that guys were like, okay, you want to keep me around? But hell, if it starts getting past a certain hour, and I get these goddamn purple salamanders at our tip and all that stuff. I'm like, nah, that's the end of my shift. I got other things to do. I immediately turned it down. I'm like, okay, I could have been wrong. Hell, I still would have made decent coin, even though he wasn't throwing anything else in. Who knows? It actually was busy by the time I was leaving, but hell, I wanted to do other things with my time. So I prioritized my time. I could have made more money, like make the business say. That was the message I was putting to you guys earlier. Prioritize your time. Orange bitters are 10% better in everything, in my opinion. Huh? Yeah. I do happen to like. I stock up on that too. I got like 4 or 5 bottles sitting around here, maybe 6. Yes, it is old school. Hey, nothing wrong with old school, man. There's another word. There's a couple other words for that. It's called classic or timeless. Here's your fashion statement. That's what I usually go for. I mean, these days I go for most practical. That's the third thing. But if you're going to go for style, you go for things that are classic or things that are timeless. So things that never go out of style. I think Vince of Asking Kiki was talking about that earlier. What was it? If you're going to have a timepiece, have a pocket watch. That's never going out of style. Hell, at some point, even I was looking at one. I was having time to research a good one and all that stuff. I don't even think it matters how much you pay for one. Most girls, they may know like your wristwatches, like your Rolexes or Patek Philippe's, if I pronounce that correctly. Used to have one of those, actually. One of the ones that's like self-winding and all that stuff. Yeah, pocket watches never go out of style. And I don't think most women are going to even know, they're not going to know the value of pocket watch, but they'll know what it symbolizes. Any version of whatever the hell that is. Lime sugar gin is a recipe for talking shit. One of my favorites. Okay. Again, there's mad, and then there's gin mad. Man, Emery Dark, I lost some of your streams. Appreciate what you're doing. Hey, I think I may have turned you on to him, actually. There we go. I'm gonna pat myself on the back there. There we go. Who knows? All right, an hour show, so not sure. All right, well, I will try to tune in. I made a mental note of that, so there you go. I'm not sure what he's saying. Oops. Inflation is only the beginning. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna stop anytime soon. What was it that you're talking about? A 4 stimulus payment? Now I talk about monthly payouts. Okay. Because we didn't talk enough about UBI. Yeah, let's just pay people simply for existing. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, are there any examples in history where this possibly went wrong? I don't know. Any countries that may have gone over? Maybe some world wars that were fought in part because of it? Well, hey, Vicky, why do you always say alone and burn? I don't know, because people don't fucking listen, maybe. I'm just asking for a friend here. All right, I gotta get out of here in a moment. Guys, got any questions? Throw them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. Again, everybody, thank you for joining our show, hitting the follow button, hitting the like or dislike button. Do appreciate it. I'll try to make this more a regular thing. In the last couple of weeks, I haven't been able to do it because things have been crazy around here. Making a lot more calls than I want to make. Still got more to make. I've got to do the most exciting thing in the world everybody always loves to do, which is taxes. Oh, hey, speaking of, get your stimulus payments, your buy-the-bucks, whatever you want to call them. I haven't got my last 2, by the way. I do intend to get in them. Hey, is that morally wrong? Yes, it is. Hey, guess what? It's going to happen anyways. Take that and do something with it. Here's a story. I keep forgetting to put it on Twitter. By the way, follow me there. What is it? Who is this bacon? And the number 1, that's the current handle name because I've been too lazy to change it. That was the story I was going to put on there. And I think I tried to send it to Joe. And I was hoping he would get retweeted and get in the right hands because he has a pretty decent following. Apparently, there's talks that There's going to be measures that are going to be passed that, and I usually don't talk things politics, but I'll go ahead and throw this in there. Apparently, they're going to give the IRS, they're going to give IRS, I guess the resource, whoever, to monitor what's going in and out of your bank accounts and what's in them. Which that, along with printing out $1 trillion every freaking month. Gee, I can't see why crypto's being is becoming so popular. I can't see why. So there you go. There's that happening. Hell, you know what? Go ahead and file my taxes with a most beloved IRS here. I'll take that money and I'll use it to do what I've been doing, kind of stockpiling and putting it into places where it could actually earn me more money. And that's going to be apparently going to become more worthless anyways. Which it'll still be worth something if we are still the world's reserve currency, because let's face it, there isn't any other currency right now that the world can really rely on. You can't rely on the ruble, you can't rely on the yen, you can't rely on the bolivars, wherever the hell Brazil, does. Euro ain't that far off either. Well, I'll take that money. I'll get my start the crypto. I'll at least get into Ethereum, if nothing else. Apparently, that's starting to go through the roof now. From what I hear, that's basically the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Is this a crypto podcast? No, it isn't. Just things I think about in the background. Hell, I'll get my damn money and spend it in places where I could actually get the most out of it. There you go. There's your managing of time right there. Money is just another measure of time. It's a medium of exchange. What you do with it matters. It's either good or bad. It's what you do with it. Same with the firearm. Funny how people can support, have a firearm, be able to protect yourself. It's the ultimate equalizer when it comes to, the differences physical between men and women. All that stuff. Except, it's okay. Bad people do things with firearms. Good people do things with firearms. Good people often stop bad people with firearms. Sometimes even bad people stop bad people with firearms. Ask me how I know. Don't turn right around and say money is the root of all evil. Money is a tool, just like firearms. It's what you do with it that matters. Just saying. Red's apparently not live anymore because he's putting out a 2 or 3 minute short or whatever he normally does. Yeah, it's what you do with it. Like I say. All right, let's get through the rest of the comments, and I'm getting the hell out of here. Years ago in Canada, it was customary to tip your body piercer. Is that a woman taking is that a man that a woman's taking to her bedroom? I'm not sure. Before or after? After years of neglected tips, I realized it was no longer customary. Huh. I don't know too much about, that world kind of body modification where they're getting piercings or tattoos or whatever. Yeah, I mean, now that you bring it up, yeah, I would think, you would give them a little bit extra because you're paying them to do a service. I mean, it's called the service industry for a reason. Hell, I mean, what was it? What the hell do you call the doorman people that would carry your bags up to up to your room? Or the valet people that would find a place to park your car, do it safely, then bring it back to you. You tip them a little bit on the side, And don't get me wrong, I mean, I love working in the service, I really do. One of the only things that doesn't make me completely misanthropic, Mictobus, if you're listening. Yeah, I mean, it's an act of, like getting to work with certain people, making their lives a little bit easier, and you get that kind of social aspect out of it as well. I mean, I do it myself. If I order something or if I go to restaurants, hey, remember going to restaurants when you didn't have to wear a certain, certain type of garment, all that kind of stuff. That ever, if we ever go back to that not being a normal thing anymore, and I don't think it will. There's restaurants around here that I want to go check out. There's restaurants in Seattle that I want to go check out. Yeah, I will pay you for making my time a little bit more worth it, but I like being able to do that for other people. All that stuff. Not a fan of the original Angostura. I don't blame you. I still have a bottle of it in case I want to make a traditional Manhattan or whatever the hell else you make with them. Yeah, but I favor the orange version. I even turned my liberal buddy onto that as well. What was it? Because she'll make a Manhattan or old fashioned or something like that. I think that also calls for bitters. I was like, I turned her on to that. I was like, yeah, I like this version. Actually, I think I made her a Manhattan. That's why she liked it. All right. Mask and Geek is going to go on in about 30 minutes, so I'm out of here. I'm out of here at about 2 or 3. All right. Any other questions? Please go ahead and throw them in. Thank you guys for tuning in, by the way. I've had several pocket watches. I like them. Yeah. There's even, if you wear jeans, there's even a special pocket for it. I still remember somebody called in. I think it was a question on Big Dummy for the men's room. Check them out. They're on 99.9 on FM here, but I think they're on Odyssey now. AUDACY. They do a 4-hour show. They're still live right now. Thursdays do a game. Well, that'd be tomorrow. It's called Big Dummy. I think one of the questions was, what was that little pocket for? And the answer is pocket watch, but I think the guy answered condom. So again, I'm still trying to figure out what condoms are. Hey, I tell you, life post vasectomy and actually be able to realize which girls you need to watch out for. Pretty awesome. And trust me, they like getting it raw too. They like getting the climax as well. Yes, and ask me how I know for another time. Trust me, there's a reason single moms are a thing. Just saying, and it ain't just the payments that comes with it. Check the personal saving rate spike since April this year. 2 big moves. When and where is that money going to go, and what is the impact going to be? I didn't even know about that. Hell, the personal saving rates went up? Huh. Usually, and that's where, a lot of invested people, that's where a lot of crypto people talk about. There's the bonds that I talked about, and other places, like it's like 0.00001 or some shit like that. It's like completely ridiculous. It doesn't even beat it used to be 2% inflation. God knows what it is now with all the money that's being printed off. But yeah, personal saving rates, like even back when I was finally, first starting to kind of grasp what a checking account is, a saving account is, all that stuff, was like, even back then I was like, this is a freaking joke. Like, why would I trust any of this? Even if you, from what I hear, you invest in the index in the stock market, you got the ups and downs, but it's generally you'll get at least 7 or 8% back on your money versus just holding a savings account. And inflation is just eating at that. And You're even better off stocking the money under your mattress to use old parlance. Like, give me a freaking break, but no, I hadn't looked at that. What did they raise it up to? Is it now 0.1% instead of 0.001%? Has it even cracked the percentage mark? Who knows? Canadians no tip. You're not wrong about that. We had Canadians that would show up when I worked at the Tiger Bar in June Lake, which I always like to talk about. Greatest place on earth. Loved working there. You would get a lot of foreigners coming there too. They come in during the summer, kind of visit. Like obviously there's the fishing season. There was there was the other natural features out there. I mean, it's called basically it was the California's version of a Swiss Alps. They actually did have people come from Switzerland, and even they said the Alps here, as it was sort of called, it was even better than what they had at home. But yeah, you get some people from France, Italy in particular. But yeah, just Canada, as you said. Yeah, they wouldn't either. Hell, out here, the problem is the people from a certain country where they put a dot on their head in South Asia that come here and work in tech. And either they pay or a certain company that everybody gets packages from pays. They pay 4 digits a month in rent. He made a whole post about it on Instagram. We're talking like for a studio. Now, this ain't no palatial estate here. Whoops. Forgot I had this damn thing on. This ain't no palatial estate. But it's still in the 3-digit range. These people are paying twice what I'm paying for the same amount of space, if not less. Now, if you can pay that, I'm going to take a wild freaking guess and say, you could throw an extra $1 or $2 for me to make your life a little bit easier so you don't have to go out your front door, put on a certain sort of a facial garment, and go get the order that you ordered at a much more inflated price than if you had gotten to where I live or where I used to live or anywhere outside of Seattle. Just saying. Yeah, but yeah, John Rice isn't wrong. Canadians sometimes are like that. Not all of them. I happen to like Canadians too, even the ones that they take issue with a certain amendment we have here involving firearms. Because again, like I said, America, the only British colony that told the UK, that told Britain to F off and was willing to fight war or die to do it. Canada didn't do it. The rest of the UK didn't do it. Australia didn't do it. India didn't do it. But this country freaking did. And that might not be a thing at some point. But hell, at least we fought. Yes, we had help from the French, and no. It doesn't mask over the fact that we fought. Just saying. All right, get out of here in a moment. An old fashioned with orange bitters and a rougher spirit is good shit. There we go. You ain't wrong. I used to do what was a rock revival. I sit here and just listen to music because everybody said the rock was dead. And I can still do it. I just don't have a way to upload audio anymore. Sorry, Cappy, if you're listening to this. I'll get that remedy as soon as possible. But much as I hate the phrase, it is what it is. I'll have to get that shit handled. Red Lens, go tune into his channel. I'm glad he showed up. We was just talking about you, Chris. He does a show like a million other goddamn people. Does a show Thursday, but he also does one Saturdays too. I think he does You Got a Problem. He's usually talking about some issues with girls and stuff, but it's a good show to enjoy. And he does what I do. He actually does read through the comments. Yeah, everybody go subscribe to this guy. Go check out his stuff. You know, for somebody who has over 1,000 followers, he needs to get more people to actually tune in. I don't see why he doesn't have the that. He should at least have the. Usually he does this at some point. He needs to have the same engagement that I have right here. 7 people that are watching here. You know, go check out his channel. He does good stuff. Usually I end up. I'm a mod there, and I usually end up calling in. I love the sombrero. Me too. I've had this. I've had this since I was like 12 or 13 or something like that. I've actually had this a long time. Somehow I managed to keep it intact. I mean, I've taken it to several parties. I've taken it on party rides. Taken it to concerts. It's actually served its purpose of keeping the sun off of me. Yeah, I like it. It's legit, made out of straw. Who knows? If we ever have a concert or parade or something live to go to again, who knows? I might break it out for that. Sport Brand, who is he's a mod on Dark Light Dugan's channel. Very nice hat, Bacon. Is a sink of mayo day already? All right. I thought about it last, but I was like, fuck it, why not? Usually rock, what is it? Speaking of Rock Revival Review, the safe, the fail safe. Move this out of the way. And fail safe, go check out that band. They put out good shit. Rob has had him on. Rob Says it's another channel. He's had on KO. He's had on was it Chad and some of the other guys from this band. Good shit to listen to. Yeah, I really like their stuff. I decided to buy a hat. Just what I usually rock on here. I figured it was a day. Why the hell not bring it on? It's gonna be the next hat I wear whenever Vince has another Masculine Geek MasculineGeek.live Zoom meeting. Everybody go check that out too. MasculineGeek.live. And go check out Masculine Geek. They're going to be doing a live show in about 15 minutes or so. Canadian is slang for chuckers in the restaurant business. Jesus Christ. Are you in Canada? No wonder. I'll hang around for a couple minutes for John to answer that. Well, actually, no, since he's saying it, I'm going to guess he's out here. He deals with Canadians that show up. Probably near the border, like I am. Rock and metal are dead, sadly. Even the newest metal genre has been condensed down from the simplest level over 10 years. Degent? I'm not sure what he means. No, I mean, I hear you. I mean, but, that was the whole reason I had started that rock show to begin with. It was because cinema was like that. I was like, dude, I listen to this shit on a daily. I mean, maybe it's not the same, but it's like everything else, I don't think it's dead. I think it's just adapted. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, I happen to like not everything that comes out. Hell, I'll give you a good example. Bad Flower. They're a new rock band, the music actually flows pretty well. They're good at making music. It's like, I'm listening to shit. All right. You're talking about your multiple symptoms trying to end your own damn life. And that's your hit album. That's your hit record. It keeps getting played. Okay. You turn 30 and your life sucks and you're an incel and all this stuff. And you can't keep your room clean. It's like, sketchy enough, but that's your damn content? Are you serious? I mean, so there's examples like that out there, but no, the Foo Fighters are still putting stuff out. Bush is still putting stuff out. So the new bands out there, Rival Sons is one of them. Shinedown still putting stuff out. Hell, AC/DC is still putting stuff out. Yeah, these aren't just random names. I mean, Doug shows like put their stuff, and there's new bands out there too. The Very Union, Failsafe, as I just talked about. Local people up here, Watch Rome Burn. I think they just put a new track out. Girl Led Bands, Evanescence, The Pretty Reckless. God, who else? I got people up here. Oh, Why Only in the Wreckage? They're a local Seattle band. The Damage Done, Seether, Cleopatra, The Offspring. They just put out a new record, which I actually really enjoy. Chevelle. They're still putting out stuff. Five Finger Death Punch. I mean, I'm just saying, I get your sentiment. Anyway, he's in Texas, but I want to get to this. Korn, I'm glad you brought them up. Korn retired. Corey Taylor, I think, is from Korn, or maybe I'm mixing him up with another one. He's putting out his own stuff. What was his latest track? What was it? Samantha's Gone? I actually really enjoyed that. And he's put out other stuff that I think KSW has put out. Not exactly the most well versed in rock or music to begin with, but I know at least what I listen to. I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Red Crusader's laughing at me. All right. Yeah, you like playing music in the background. You have a channel that you put stuff out every once in a while. Why don't you throw just doing some guitar riffs or something, man? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Corey Taylor Slipknot. Yeah, I know, it was basically something up. Thank you. It was all sleepy high school music to me. I liked radio rock back in the day, not as much now. This new stuff impressed me even less. Oh, Jesus Christ. People don't know Red he's younger than me. He's in his like mid-20s or something. And he's doing the whole boomer thing. Like, back in the day, back in my day. Fine, if you like the old stuff, that's great. I like the old stuff too. I just happen to like it. I mean, but thing is, is the question I asked, what are you listening to music for? I mean, looking for a certain message? I mean, or you just listen to music to listen to damn music? I don't know. It's just me. I do that on my social media. I think you just Red Crusader on Instagram. I don't know what your Facebook is because I'm not on Facebook. His Twitter handle is Red Crusader 3. So if you guys want to follow him on there, I don't know if he does anything on that. All right, I got to get out of here because I got money to make and other shit to do. Plus, I'm on battery power, so there's that. And I want to go watch Masculine Geek. Everybody go tune into Masculine Geek. It's spelled exactly the way it sounds. I want to see all you assholes who are on here tuning in to Masculine Geek in about 10 or 15 minutes or so. All right? There you go. There's my one favorite ask for you. Don't even bother liking or disliking the video. Everybody go look for Masculine Geek. Go subscribe there. So we already subscribed to the Redlands and Dark Light Dugan and Rogue Preparedness and all the other people. Go tune in to Masculine Geek because I want to talk to you assholes in the comment section on there. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, guitar virtuously peaked in the early 90s and grunge murdered it. All right. Yeah, there was the grunge phase, and yes, I'm at the epicenter. I work at the epicenter of it. But you know what? That went by the wayside, and there's a lot of other stuff. I mean, if you actually look for different stuff, I mean, hell, KSW runs. They used to run a lot of different. They used to run this, but they still sort of run it now. They run a program Saturday nights, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard. So sorry, that'd be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. But I'm sure there's a way to podcast and get it offline or whatever, or at a different time. They run a show called Metal Shop. They'll run all kinds of shit that I'm sure even Red would like. It's not quite as what it was before the whole 2020 study of brave disease running around was. But trust me, it ain't grunge. Like I said, things like this, they don't die, they adapt. And there's a book series that I'm reading that kind of talks about that. Ask TJ Martinell how he knows. Everybody go check his stuff out. Real good shit. I can't wait to give that a full review. I'm reading the third book in this trilogy. I'll give a review after I'm done with that. It is good shit. Let me put it that way. All right. I think this will be the last comment of the night. I like high adrenaline music. Look at a lot of death metal. Metal Shop covers that. Also stuff from Sweden. There they have shit too. I've heard some of it. Old school DJ. That's my music. All right. Hey. Like I was saying, I mean, no shade of what everybody's preferences are. I don't know. The whole rock is dead thing was like, there's a shred of defeatism in that, you know. I'll just leave you with this. Do you really want to have the air of being defeated? No, it's dead. Well, then why are you making music? And that leads to the question that I've been asking. Like, hell, even if rock is dead, why do you think all these other bands they're still trying to put out music? If it's dead, then move on. If it's dead, why talk about it? Going back to this whole time thing, why are you wasting time talking about something that's dead? Move the fuck on. I'll be sitting here, grieving my goddamn grandma, but she's been in the ground for 7, 8, 9 years now. Well, chaos, as far as her personality goes, the personality that I knew her as, body's still warm, but she, for all intents and purposes, is dead. Still mourning, there's more Mark Road, but move the fuck on. The fact that you're making the music, the fact that you're working about it and even talking about it now, I don't think it's dead. That's just my personal opinion. Folk metal, I'm not sure if I've heard of. Power metal, yeah, I know about those. All right, I'm out of here. Thank all you fornicators for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Last thing, everybody go tune into I'm asking because they're going to be going live soon, and I think I plugged everybody I needed to plug. Oh, one final thing, in case anybody here doesn't know him, go to AstroConsulting.com or go to his page, Aaron Clarey. All one word, Clarey. Aaron spelled with 2 A's. He's helping me with stuff behind the scenes, and he does appreciate when I shout him. But I'm going to shout him out anyways, just because I want to. Until next time, stay dangerous, keep it tactical. Above all else, be chaos, my friends.